Perfect.
Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back. Happy Friday. And welcome to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am Nik J. This is my player partner, BOXIANA the Menace. Friend, how you doing?
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, friend. I see you with the very city view in the background, looking all city viewish. Okay, looks like a hot girl stayover.
Little bit. Just a little bit.
You gotta spend a night spend a night bag, friend. You gotta spend a night bag.
Listen, you is in my business. Stay out of my business right now, please, Blondie. Stay out of my business, Blondie. Where are the locks? So first you hit us with the ebony, the long bust down ebony flow. Now you gonna face Evans me with the bob and the blonde?
Absolutely, friend. You know what? I thought about coming out here with the ponytail and the flip, but I was like, I ain't got time to do all of that, so I didn't. The locks are still here and they're growing, but they ain't down my back. So they won't be out until they get down my back. And when I say down my back, I mean literally 40-inch bust down. They better be like that by October.
By October.
Or
else.
By October. Or else it's a comb out.
I'm not doing.
I'm going to come in here with a fucking fro. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm going to comb that shit right out. They better be down my back by October. I'm combing them out.
I'm not going to entertain that.
Friend, I've already given you almost 6 months of my life with this shit. And you know I like to change my hair.
I'm fine with you changing it. You can wig it out, but do not comb the locks out. Please and thank you. You have to give it at least a full year, friend. Golly. What's the year date?
I want to say it's like the end of February. It's after my baby's birthday, beginning of March.
Okay, well then we have to do at least a full year.
The joke told itself. Joke told itself. Okay.
Anyway, Blondie is cute though, girl. I can't even hate. I like her. I feel like you need to be saying soon as I get. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Yeah. Is it cute? I can't even hate. She cute, girl. She cute. Hey, y'all, come on in the room. How y'all doing? Listen, we have, we're talking girl talk right now because it's like a boxing girl weekend and whatnot. Y'all see we showing Claressa mad love in the title and whatnot. We gonna go in. It's been a little jargon on the Twitter timeline between the girls. It's gonna be a girl boxing weekend, and I'm here for it. Listen, y'all come on in the room, have a seat so we can discuss weigh-ins and boxing news and all the good things before I hit these streets this evening. Hey, Pablo Escobar, how you doing? G McCall, what's going down? Gun-toting Democrat. Gun-toting Democrat. How you doing? You here for all the smoke?
Friend, you be free.
I'm getting adjusted. These are new glasses. Leave me alone. Y'all, tell y'all about my eye journey. So these are progressive lenses. This is my first time with this, so I'm having a hard time looking in the right place. Bear with me. Shogun 76, how you doing? What's up, Brent Fox? How are you? Marcel Curry, I see you. What's up, Bullet? Shakila Fields, hey girl, hey. What's going down, RT? Big Joe Townsend in the house. Blue Arc, I see you. Hey, Keisha Sellers girl. Hey, Shemaine Callahan. How you doing? Sticks and Jabs. Mike Harrison, Bionic Prince. Canelo ducked me. Ooh, Canelo ducked me. He did. We gonna talk about it. Ooh, we gonna talk about it. D21519. Yes, salute to the Almighty. We ain't said a shout out to the good old LDBC in a long time. Meet and greets coming up. Hope to see y'all there. Nakia, make them freeze. Corbin, what's going down? D-Town, Funk, Texas, 16 South. Gorgeous Bear, hey. Todd French 600, I see you. 619, Cali Factor. Hey, Janae, how you doing? Who else we got in here? Chris, Jason Pennywell.
Oh wait, before you finish that, speaking of Janae,
Uh-oh.
we got a little sneak tip that we gonna release out here for y'all because we the aunties if we can do that. My friend don't even know that, so this is her first time hearing this too. Our favorite young little nephew, our favorite prospect is returning around August the 10th.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Tell them who
So
our
y'all should be looking out.
Tell them who we're talking about. I know, but they don't.
We're talking about Jahan. We are talking about Jahan is returning hint, around August the 10th. Hint, hint again, you guys. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your shout out to the people, friend. I just wanted to throw that little hinter
I
in the
love
air.
that. I'm very, very happy to hear that. For those of you who don't know, Jahan Ingram is the young man who was recently released from his contract over at TMT with Floyd Mayweather. We did a very exclusive interview with him. He dropped some gems that a lot of y'all didn't pick up, but he broke the news officially on this show that Leonard Ellerbe was leaving the money team. Very few people picked up on that, but he sure did let it. He let that out. Okay, so Jahan was graciously let out of his contract over at the money team. No hard feelings whatsoever, but he has since moved on, and I'm assuming he will be releasing an official statement stating where he signed to, who he's fighting for, and on what card he's returning on. Okay, so y'all stay tuned and whatnot, because we will post it as soon as we get the okay. All righty. Congratulations, Jahan. Okay, nephew. We can't say nephew and cousin and auntie because folks get real mad and upset and take it out personal.
Oh my gosh. You know what's crazy? Like, cousin and nephew, it is really, really, really offending the people. Holy fucking balls. Who knew us calling people relatives would offend people so greatly?
They
Friends.
get been out of shape. They get so mad. Y'all ain't they real cousins. Y'all ain't they aunties. I don't know why y'all be saying that. Y'all ain't they
Y'all
real.
don't know them for real. Y'all don't know them for real. Like, you know what's crazy about this shit? Like, y'all be expecting me to like post my text messages with people, my phone conversations, like actual recorded conversations. I need to take photos when I be with people to make y'all believe that I don't gotta make y'all believe a goddamn thing. Believe whatever you want to believe. But
Believe whatever you want to believe, but keep watching. We
I
appreciate
don't
the viewership.
we do. But I need to let y'all also know I don't have to pander nobody for no interview. We have had 19 interviews out of 200 and something shows on this channel, you guys. So I want y'all to understand how big, it's great that we have guests. But what y'all think y'all eating, it's not giving. We've only had 19 guests, and the guests that we had, we didn't have to beg. I don't call David Benavidez cousin. Like, I fuck with their whole squad. I love his manager. Like,
You ain't
I'm
got to explain
I'm
nothing to these
confused.
people.
I just be
Oh,
trying to understand, friend, like what be the real big thing? Like who we why y'all so upset? If y'all want those type of connections, make them. That's what I did.
friend, don't try to explain yourself to these folks who don't want no explanation. They just want to have something bad to say. Let them talk. But keep listening. Keep coming. Keep tuning in and taking away whatever it is you want to take away from it. We appreciate the viewership. Thanks. Moving forward, cousin, hey, Diesel and Specs. Look at Todd French with the first super chat of the evening. Hey, Sugar Free Mars, I see you, girl. He says, I will be there to see Cakeathon weekend. Cakeathon weekend? Oh, yeah, the cakes is out. Did they fall flat for you this time, Todd French, or is they sitting up? Because she had them out. They did. They act. I'm not gonna start. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. I see y'all coming on in, Mastermind. I saw you slide through here, BF. How you doing, Karma? Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. Dage, how you doing? Y'all come on in. Hey, Erica, what's going down? Listen, let's get into it. Since Ty French slid up in here with the first super chat of the night, we gonna talk about it because that's the biggest fight of the night. She's in our title, Monet Tejada, aka Claressa Shields, baby. Okay. She's moving up to heavyweight. Okay. And she's again trying to make history. Shout out to her for doing big shit. I ain't mad at it at all. She's doing the biggest. She's going up to heavyweight. Okay. Weighed in today at 178 pounds, I believe, in her black bra and panty set lace. I don't know where it was from, but you go, Claressa. Okay. She's fighting the champ, Vanessa Jonese. Jonese. Okay. That's who she's fighting. Um, friend, the champion is a thick little something. She's shorter than Claressa, but she's thick and she's sturdy. Okay. Claressa was in her workout, kikiing, talking good stuff. Oh, I like that. Turn them over, girl. Turn them over. You know, she was instigating and whatnot, like Claressa does. Claressa is a natural shit talker. I can appreciate that. It's not forced. That's just some shit. She's a natural shit talker. Everybody ain't good at it. She's great. She's great at it. I just wished that the crowd was more receptive to her good shit talking because they wasn't oohing and eyeing like I needed them to. I don't know if they didn't have enough people. Did you see the presser? How did you feel about it?
Monet Tejada did her shit. I mean, minus. Okay, so first off, Monet Tejada needs. I don't have nothing big bad to say because I don't want nobody to be saying that I'm hating because everybody's quick to say you hating. I want Claressa to be the big shit that she is. My thing with this thing is like she got on there and she started like talking shit to people 50 pounds under than her. You know what I'm saying? That shit to me didn't make any sense. I'm not gonna judge her. I'm not gonna judge her. I have no reason to judge her. Get out there and do your big shit. And I also want to say this because we had an argument about the quote shit. And they love to say that we don't never come back and try to like learn anything or understand anything. Okay. So French Sean brought it because we're gonna talk about you in a minute, sis, because we on Twitter. So I know y'all see this. So
The girls are it's a
the
girls'
girls,
weekend, baby.
it's a girls' weekend, and the girls have been doing, and we got to bring some attention to the girls too. So I got to get to that too. But what friend? I don't have anything bad to say. I really, really don't.
It's
I don't
not
have anything bad to say.
it's not you.
Oh man, Dave, why you say that, fam? Do we not even? We're gonna let everybody else read that. I'm not going to read that, and my friend is not going to be forced to read that either. Okay, everybody is going to read that on their own.
Thank you for the $2 super chat. We appreciate it.
Thank you. We really appreciate you.
We trying to
But
do right. We are trying to do better.
we
Okay.
are trying to do better. Like we want to make this a thing, you guys, and y'all always got to come in here and cut up. That's because y'all used to us cutting up. So it's Friday. We're gonna do our cut up on Friday because I got some jokes to make too. But GWOAT specifically belongs to her. She owns that. Okay, friend.
She
So
owns it.
she owns that. So
Let's not
I'm
think
going
she's
to
trademarked it. That's what she means when she says it's hers. She has
right.
officially trademarked it.
It's hers. So with that being said, I need to find like, and I asked Sean this, like, what do you want to be called being the top dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we call the top dog? Because we refer to Floyd as the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. And when it comes to men, there is no in between. Like the GOAT is the argument. The GOAT is the argument. Okay. So like GWOAT would be the greatest woman of all time. And like that's what I took from that. But she owns that. That's hers. And I understand that. But with that being said, I need to find a new term for the top girl because the top girl also should be considered the greatest woman of all time. That's Serena Williams. She's the greatest woman of all time, right? Is that not what they called her?
See, that's the thing. It's subjective in boxing, women and men's boxing. Some people say Floyd is the greatest, but before Floyd even tried to claim that, it was universally known that Muhammad Ali was the GOAT. And it didn't have anything with him to do with him being undefeated or anything like that. He is just universally recognized as the greatest boxer of all time. That's his shit. But Floyd came around and Floyd started saying TBE, the best ever. So he switched it up. He didn't want to claim GOAT because he knows that belongs to Muhammad Ali. So Claressa decided, and from my understanding, Shawar gave me a history lesson. Shout out to Champside. Champside is the first one who started calling her that, and she took it and ran with it and started trademarked it and started calling herself that. So he actually gave her, he referred to her as that, and then she did with it what she has done with it. But to me, it's subjective in women because women's boxing is still growing, and for her to call herself that, minus the fact that she has legally trademarked it, there are people who have stake in that claim legitimately. Like there's no other women's tennis player that legitimately has a stake in that claim other than Serena. Not now. Not a now one. Not even Margaret Court. And she got one more Grand Slam than Serena. She know goddamn well she ain't no tennis GOAT. She know that. And everybody else know it. But in boxing, there is still a legitimate claim for that title currently. So I get it why she's upset because she has technically trademarked and claimed that name, but that's a play on the original term GOAT. And universally, I don't think she's recognized as that. Universally, maybe here in the States.
Right. And my thing is that from this point on, like the term GWOAT, I'm not gonna argue that anymore because before friend Sean told me, you know, she owns this is hers. I'm just thinking in my brain, the greatest woman of all time, which a lot of them have a case to use that term. That's all that I was saying. And that's
Right.
my own opinion when it comes to that. Like I'm not gonna take that away from her. Like you said, it's a definitive argument. Like a lot of people have a case to use it, but there's only one of them. So I won't never like take her term and try to do anything else with it because it's hers. I just in my head, I need to figure out what I think the greatest woman of all time, like 2,752 fights, 8 weight divisions. I feel like there's an argument to be able to use that term. So like I don't want to turn it into a thing. So it is what it is. I won't never like use her term as far as trying to refer to anybody else as that because it belongs to her. So
As
like
top notch. is as the top tier women's boxer. And that's what I said when you did the tweet. I said, friend, you may have just answered your own question. She the top dog. If you don't want to use the quote for what you feel like the best women's boxer is right now, top dog. I don't want to say top bitch because we talking about women. I don't want to use that term either because I hate it. But I mean, top tier, top notch. That's one of our, that'll be one of our projects, trying to find a term for the best women's boxer, and so that we don't step on Claressa's toes and use the term quote because that's hers.
Boxing gyms, we could use that, but how do we what do we call that?
Greatest women's boxer of all time.
Yeah, I need some.
Waboa.
Yeah, we need something. We need something.
Spell that out phonetically for me, homeboy. Waboa.
The people gonna want to know what that is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you say quote, and that's where like the argument is coming in, and that's what I couldn't convince my brain of, friend, because that's what friend Sean was trying to explain to me. Like, I get what you're saying, but it's hers, and like I get it. But when I hear that term and I know what it means, it's a case. I just won't use your shit, ma'am. Go ahead, Monet. Whatever it is, I ain't hate on nobody. Like, Monet got out there with her fucking Nicki Minaj wig on. I've been doing a lot of preaching, friend, and I preach a lot. It's becoming like it's a job now, because this is, thank you, baby. This is becoming a job. It's becoming a thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I like that.
You better.
I like that.
I
like that a lot. I do, but
yeah, it was.
I like to advise. It was her. It was me. Unfortunately, it was me. Okay, I don't want to say I started, because people were saying, well, I said that before you. I'm not in the semantics. Like, if you said it before me, good for you. Who saw it?
Yeah. TBWE.
I mean,
TBWE.
Okay. TBWE. I can fool with that.
TBWE.
I can fool with that.
Okay.
I can fool with that.
Mastermind said that. Somebody else said that up there. Yeah,
matter of fact, I'm gonna add that to my notes.
Yeah. Okay, TBWE. I like it, Mastermind. Thank you. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a very good one. And I'm saying all of that to say, nobody's trying to take anything away from Claressa. Okay, she has done her thug-this. Nobody's trying to take anything away from her. However, the folks in Ireland, they think Katie Taylor is the best thing since sliced bread. The folks in Puerto Rico, they believe Amanda Serrano is the best thing since sliced bread. Okay. And the thing that the both of them have that Claressa doesn't is that they've actually fought each other, and they're going to fight each other again. Claressa does not have a standout fight. And I would say the Savannah Marshall fight was probably her most difficult one. But it still left us, she doesn't have that moment where we go, man, it's no debate. She doesn't have that moment, and it's no fault of her own. I'm just saying that's why people are questioning whether she's actually that. That's all. It's no hate, it's no ill will, nothing like that. We're not trying to take nothing away from her. Nothing at all. So, again, she's fighting tomorrow. I hope you guys support it. I will be. She is going to be fighting for her 4th championship in her 4th weight class. I believe this is her 4th. And she's going up to heavyweight. Now, I don't know what she's going to do after that. Okay. Is she going to stay at heavyweight, or is she coming back down? I would bet that she has to come back down and get some more competition at some point. But we'll see. Okay. We're not about to put the horse the carriage before the horse, because she actually has a fight tomorrow. And Vanessa is a thickums, okay? And Vanessa was turning them things over, like Claressa said. So we will see. I know Hannah Gabriel's and Savannah Marshall, but I'm saying the performance wasn't a memorable one. Like, I remember that Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano fight. It was controversial. I thought Amanda won. They're about to run it back. Those are things that we remember. Like, I remembered it. I remember the Savannah Marshall fight, but it didn't have me leaving going. So I don't know. 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 But I love the jargon around women's boxing, though. I love it. I love it. Now we gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna say because the girls and I didn't realize while all of this is going on, Chris Cyborg slid her ass in there to get her shit off too, friend. Everybody was like,
Chris. 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 Last time I saw Chris, I don't know where I saw it, but I saw footage of Chris trying to make weight, and she was struggling real bad, trying to shrink down. I was like, Chris, girl, you might want to sit this out, Chris.
but no, don't sit this out, Chris, because you know what? Chris wanted to fight Claressa. She's at a heavier weight now. We are looking for you guys. Like, okay, and we got to get to her because she's gonna get thrown in. Franshawn just beat Shadesha.
She did.
I want her to either run it back with Shadesha. Claressa beat you. Go get your shit. Like,
mix it
what's
up.
What's going on?
Mix it up.
Are we friends? Are we two friends to fight? Like, you know me, I like kicking up the shit. I want to be messy because I want to see the girls get into it. I can't wait for Alicia to come back. We got a solid fucking plan.
And that's the other thing, like you said, at the press conference, because she was violated by other folks calling themselves the GWOAT, she ran down a list of people who are 50 pounds under her weight class. She was like, if they want to, claim they the GWOAT, they need to come fight the GWOAT. Okay, well, what weight class are they going to fight you at, Claressa?
Because my question is, wasn't she like 174 pounds, friend? Am I tripping? Is that what she weighed?
178.
Okay, so with 178 pounds, okay, you're not going back down there.
I think she just said she'll fight somebody at 147. I think she said she'll fight Amanda at 147. She that hot about the shit. She said she'll go back down to 147 to fight Amanda. I'm like, now, Claressa, baby, we know it's hard for men, but we women, and you about to be in your 30s, sugar love. I have been there and done that. That weight ain't finna move like it used to. Sorry, it's not. And that 178 pounds, you trying to lose 40 of them? Girl, please. Yeah, no. No. Ain't about to happen. Ramsey's ex, thank you so much. He says, good evening to my beautiful sisters. Always here to support. Thank you, Ramsey's. We appreciate it. Yeah, so, okay. We're in the Twitter space, and I don't know what you tweeted, but, I think Franshawn responded to something you tweeted.
She did. And she been responding to a lot of stuff that I've been tweeting. That's okay. Get your shit off, baby. I'm here to be messy. Let's encourage the girls to fucking fight.
Let's engage.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Because you know what? Shay Metcalf. I don't know if y'all follow Shay Metcalf, but Shay Metcalf, I want to say she is a featherweight. I know she was in a really lightweight.
Yeah, she's small.
Tiny weights. She made a post the other day, and I feel obligated at this point to bring some freaking attention to it because it's either on the promotion, it's on the management. You're right, Diesel. I do. I am the villain. I keep telling y'all, I build the villains that y'all think I'm building them. But back to what I was saying, who do we put the pressure on to get these girls in the ring because they want to fight? And I remember 2023, the girls was giving us the fight and the drama that we wanted to see. Everybody was like, the girls are fighting.
The girls were mixing it up.
They're mixing it up. What's the problem now? Why can't we get that same type of action now? Get these girls back in the ring. They talking shit to each other on social media. Like, we already know women gonna get paid less than the men. They need some money too.
They need the funds. And it's not like it's so many women that they can just duck and dodge and move around each other. It ain't that many women in the boxing game for them to be not fighting each other. Like the names of the names and even the no names to make a name for themselves. Y'all need to start mixing this stuff up and like fast. We halfway we halfway in the year. We on the back half of 2024. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Okay. We want to see the fights. Okay, we want to see the fights. The only somebody that's giving us fights is Amanda Serrano. Because when she gonna fight, friend? How often she gonna fight? How often is Amanda Serrano gonna fight, friend?
Every 32 days. She got 2,737 fights.
And counting.
And she's and counting. She'll be back in September, followed by a fight in November, and she's gonna turn around and fight for Christmas.
That's the fight we want her and Claressa for Christmas. 147. Let's do it. Listen, the girls are mixing it up. If nowhere else, they're mixing it up on Twitter. So it was a good back and forth. BOXIANA made a post. Friend Sean commented on it. And then Shadeja Green, who just had a victory last week, I want to say, or the week before last, she commented on Frank Sean's post as if she wants that rematch. And she wanted bad. And from what I gathered, they were offering the rematch. And some kind of way, I don't know what's going on. Frank Sean made it seem like Shadeja didn't want it. Shadeja made it seem like Frank Sean didn't want it. I don't know who don't want it, but I tell you what, the fans want it. We want to see it, okay? We want to see the rematch. I know I do. And so the girls were going back and forth. I was like, okay, sis. Okay. Frank Sean told Shadeja she might want to sit this out. Shadeja said, no, you might want to get back on your sewing machine. I said, is that what we doing today? I like it. I like it.
You know what I like? I like the fact that y'all just don't, and I say this a lot, and like, she's a sweetheart, and my friend didn't get it either. Like, Shadeja is a puppy kisser. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's so, you know how you bring her back, because y'all already know what the hell. She's such a sweet person, but it's not hard to bring the grind out of her. And when I say she gonna get with you, she gonna get with you. That's what I be telling people. The villain that you really want to be, come see me. I'm willing to turn you into that villain. I do it every day. It's nothing to me. You'll pick it up like this. I'll even tell you what to say until my villain attaches itself to you and you become the villain that I am. I'm just saying I will help you. When she showed up, friend, I was so proud. Like when Frank responded to Keyshawn, I was like, this is what I built. This is what I'm here for. What did he say? This is I died on this land for this shit. Yeah, absolutely. I love to see that shit because they don't be expecting the quiet people to talk back. And they think because you took an L, you're just supposed to be quiet and you're supposed to die off. Right. And you ain't supposed to talk that shit.
Right. This boxing.
This boxing.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. What Pop say, but you live. You live to fight another day. And that means shit talking is on the way. So get used to it. I don't know who raised y'all. I don't know. Y'all don't.
boxing then got soft, fam. Like boxing is not, and I don't want to say boxing and it got soft because we still get like some crazy ass knockouts and shit. The shit talking part of boxing has gotten soft. And like every time I think about like the shit talking and boxing and shit, I think about the shit that Mike Tyson used to
Oh,
say to people. You know what I'm saying? Like they were talking like they were bringing their spouses into it. Like I remember,
it was
and
horrible.
we were living in a time where stuff not able to be as broadcast as it is now. Imagine Mike Tyson era of shit talking now. Baby, there would be so many viral moments.
Not even Mike Tyson, baby. Roberto Duran was so savage with Sugar Ray Leonard. He told
Period.
that man he was gonna
Period.
kill his wife, and really got into his head in that first fight. More than it was. Man, say, look, y'all don't, y'all have no idea. You really don't. You on mute, friend.
Oh, it's because they can't say that the stuff they want to say because the fear of, oh, they're gonna take me down or I'm gonna get canceled for saying this shit. Because you got to be really careful about the stuff that you say now. But like, boxing is a gritty sport. What are we doing? Like, hi, I want to fight you. I saw your hair and I hated your hair and I felt obligated to come tell you I want to snatch that wig off your head. So I just think maybe we should possibly fight. The boys is arguing over their outfits and shit. Like you wore, Devin wore that shit. Devin trying to be like Tank. What the fuck is going on? If y'all don't go tell somebody I want to beat the fuck out of you and you don't agree, and if you don't agree, I'm gonna run down your ass like Shannon Briggs. Like, what's going on?
How they asked for
You're
the
getting
fight.
paid for. Hi, I saw you from over there, and I didn't like nothing about anything you had on. I think we should go into the office and sit down and go over the contract, and we decide that we pick a day. We're gonna fight at this place because I don't like what you got on. So let's go to a duel. Let's fight. Like what's going on?
I don't know, and we gonna
And
talk
Chris,
about that too, Chris.
absolutely.
We're gonna talk about that too, Chris. Now listen, we have another fight that's going on in the UK tomorrow, another heavyweight fight. We got a women's heavyweight fight, and we got a men's heavyweight fight in the UK tomorrow. Okay. Now, um, but this is another thing I wanted to say, y'all. People don't realize on that Claressa card, they did not promote this as well as I feel like they should have, because the undercard also has Michelle Rivera on it, and it also has Ergashev on it, and a lot of people don't realize that. So just for y'all who are trying to get the fight just to see Claressa, it actually has a decent undercard as well. Ergashev is on there, and Michelle Rivera is on there. And for
And you
those of
know
you,
what?
I'm sorry,
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, friend. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
For those of you who don't know, Michelle Rivera actually he signed with Matchroom, I believe. He left Top Rank, not Top Rank, PBC, and he's a Matchroom fighter, so he's going to be on this card, which is going to be shown on the Zone. So just wanted to throw that in there. Go ahead, friend.
And I just want to say something because I know the people who are responsible for stuff tend to watch stuff. I just want to say this to y'all. For Clarissa has to have done so much, there's no reason that people didn't have access to her weigh in and her pressers other than, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the shit wasn't even shown. If it wasn't for the fact that the people there recording the clips, like Fight Hype, I think they were shout out to Fight Hype. They were the
Yes.
only ones to go live for everybody to see this. There ain't no reason that she's not getting more eyes because didn't she win the SB?
She did. I want to say she did. She's one
So what?
of few. I want to say she's one.
So why on earth is she not getting more visibility? That's a question I really want to know. And I
Why
know,
is she not getting quote treatment? Okay, that is a that is a that is a legitimate question. Why is Clarissa not getting quote treatment when it comes to marketing her to the masses. This is a big deal. She's about to go for her fourth uh title fight, fourth weight class, fourth division. She is the GOAT of women's boxing. This should have had more coverage. It absolutely should have had more coverage. The good shit that she talked should have been seen by more people. The good shit that she talked should have had more people in the audience. I don't care if y'all had to pay them. Y'all should have done that. Okay, you got to zhuzh it up. Okay, spool the shit up. Okay, y'all need to get us on your team. That's all I'm trying to say. We really ain't hating. We trying to vision over here. Just anyway. So listen. Make sure y'all watch that. Make sure you watch the Joe Joyce Chisora card tomorrow, early card UK. Both of those fellas have been knocked out several times. Joe Joyce coming off 2 devastating knockouts by Zhilei Jing, and Joseph Chisora with his crazy behind thought it would be a good. He got knocked out by Jing. Didn't Joe Joyce got knocked out by? No.
I'm pretty sure he did, friend.
Joe Joyce, Slow Joe, he got knocked out by Big Bang twice. He got knocked out by Big Bang, and Jang lost to Joe Parker. Wilder and Bang lost to Parker.
Oh, he fighting. Okay, my brain
he fighting Slow
that.
Joe. Yeah, he fighting Slow Joe. So Joe is coming off 2 devastating knockouts from Big Bang Jang, and I don't know who Joseph Chisora fought last. Either way, why did he have a mask on of Big Bang Jang instigating and whatnot? I said
The one thing that I can say about him, friend, he's phenomenal in getting into people's head. And if shout out to the 505 way. If y'all not following her, follow her on social media. She tends to cover the UK parts, and like she be posting like petty ass clips of different shit from the UK, and like he's good at getting into people's head.
Joseph Park. I mean, Chisora.
Chisora.
Yeah.
He's really good at getting in. I don't know. Him and Usyk are the same to me. I can't explain it to you. What you see in Usyk, I see that in Chisora. Not as a fighter, but as a human.
And like their personalities. They some jokesters. They are jokers.
They are jokers. Yeah. And like I like that shit. Boxing needs we need that. We need that. And like it was good. Joe looked like he was kind of pissed off because what the fuck you on? Weird ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we need that. I love that shit. I liked it. So I wasn't mad at that shit.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at it either. I wasn't either. I wasn't mad at it at all. Top French 600, and I saw Bullet Gifts and Bella Faye basically share the same sentiments. Answering the question, why was Claressa not more publicized? He goes, that's easy. She's not blonde hair and blue eyes. We talked about this way back on the very first show we did on the Fight Party. We talked about that very thing. And my answer, because the question was, how does she become more noticed? How does she get better marketing? And I remember my answer was, Claressa should become America's sweetheart. That because she has the whole Olympic story to build that off of. But that's not who she is. Claressa is a villain. Like you guys have similar personality traits in that regard. She's not, she could really play up the America sweetheart angle if she wanted to, because she has the perfect Olympic backstory to do so. But she doesn't want to do that. She wants to play. Go ahead.
No, I wanted to wait till you finish. I want you to finish what you're saying, and then.
Okay, and I'm saying if she wants to get more notoriety, more publicity, more cameras on her, which equals more money for her. Okay, that would be my angle. If I were on her team, that would be the path that I would choose for her. She has a great Olympic background story. She has a great story being from Flint, the whole water crisis thing, the whole blue hair when she fights thing. I would play all of that up, and but I would be a sweetheart with it. She loves to smile. She fixed her smile. She loves to smile. That's the angle that I would play up, but that is not who Claressa naturally is. Naturally, she's a grinding, she a shit talker. That's what she is naturally. So that's the direction that she's going in. But her being black, her being a brown skinned black girl, her being in the higher weight classes, which means she's bigger. She's not no small, petite, little old black girl. All of those things in the grand scheme of this place we call America are not seen and deemed as positives for her, unfortunately. And so it's easy to not like her because she ain't sweet. That's not who she is. So it's easy for people to not like her. And she don't make no qualms about it. And I ain't mad at her about it. Be you, boo. Do that. But those are reasons why. For me, if I were her, if I were in her corner, she would become America's sweetheart. She can do it easily. It ain't even hard. She can do it. She can do it easily. But that's just not the direction she wants to go. Go ahead, friend.
My thing is this, Pookie. Like, you don't even have to become America's sweetheart to you can still talk the big shit that you talk. There's certain things though, you just have to clean up a little bit, like me, okay? And I'm not by any means am I trying to compare myself to Claressa Shields. I'm trying to make a point to y'all, okay? Y'all like me because I talk a lot of shit. Some days I come in here looking rough than a motherfucker. Like some days I just don't do nothing to myself. It ain't got a shit to do with my skin color. Cause my skin color don't change the fact that some days I be looking like Claressa's ass and I make fun of her ass because we be looking alike. I remember the big wigs and the fucking eyelid. No, friend, come back. Because I need people to understand to make this make sense to them. They will not understand this shit, okay? It's a certain way that you do the shit. I talk shit to everybody, okay? I talk shit to everybody and I talk shit to everybody the same. I don't change it up for nobody. I'm not nice about my shit talking to some people and really, really harsh to other people. I talk to everybody the same. You're going to get equality out of me. Ain't got shit to do with no fucking looks, friend. Like, because she dark skinned, that shit don't got nothing to do with it. It do. Let me not say that because I can't speak as a dark skinned woman. I can only speak for myself. But if she would clean it up a little bit, she can't go out there in the Monet Todd wigs. She can't go out there in the shit that she had on today. It don't look uniform. They look at all that shit. All of that shit goes together, friend.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Sha'Carri Richardson. Did y'all see the Olympics today? Did y'all see the opening ceremony today? Sha'Carri, she can do both. She can do both. But when she settles into like soft girl, you say it all the time. I like my soft girl era. Claressa ain't found that yet. Because we know she hard and tough. If she can settle into her soft girl era or find it and just kind of tip her toe into it a little bit,
she don't have to find it. She can get somebody to be in her they soft girl era for her. That's what she got the money to do that. There's people out there that would make you look. You can still act how you want to act. You need somebody to make you look the part. That counts.
And that
goes into the equation.
She's done it before. It's sometimes I see Claressa and I was like, oh, she had a stylist this day. Somebody put her together.
She showed up to that girl's open workout where her face was beat. The wig was awesome. Why the fuck you didn't wear that wig to the goddamn presser?
She was on
Why didn't
Demon
you wear
Time.
that wig?
She was on Demon Time.
Friend, she should have snatched that motherfucker right off her scalp then. I would rather her got up there and whipped that bitch off her head and said the shit that she need to say than to get up there in that fucking wig.
But Naya,
You
she
know
does
what?
have it in her. Because I saw Claressa, she was at the White
She
House for
do.
something one time. And she looked so nice. She looked so nice. And I just want to stop and take a moment to give her all the props in the world because I have seen the maturity and the growth in her just in her speaking. She sounds like a professional. Okay? She sounds like a professional boxer. Like I can tell she's worked on all of those things. So I this is ain't no shit show on Claressa. I'm just saying I want her to be what she wants to be and what she deserves to be. I just have a little different way I would go about doing it. But I did want to highlight this comment because I tend to think and I'm hoping that this does do something more for her. Carmen says, I think after the movie comes out, she can take that angle. And I'm hoping they put the movie together well. I know they have Ryan Destiny playing her. Hoping that Ryan Destiny does a fantastic job in portraying Claressa.
Ryan Destiny is not the fucking problem. She's a great actress. My question is,
Yes, Claressa has a movie coming out about her life. And I'm hoping that gives more insight to the people. I hate y'all, yo. Can't hate y'all. I hate y'all. Can't stand y'all, yo. I really cannot. Um, I really do hope that that gives more insight to her life, her journey, and it just makes people, look at her differently. Because I think people don't give her a chance because her exterior is so tough. People don't give her a chance, and I hope the movie lets people see more of the human, normal side of her, and not just the warrior boxer. I do, friend.
Ryan Destiny? I'm still stuck there because I had no fucking clue. I had no idea. I had no idea. None. Ryan Destiny?
Yes, that's who's playing Claressa. It's a movie, damn it, y'all. I can't stand y'all. Y'all make me sick. Listen, we finna go to a whole nother subject because y'all ain't shit. Shout out to Claressa the Woke Shields. Damn it, we cheering for you, sis. With the Olympics starting today, I know you gonna represent because you a two-time Olympic gold medalist. You not finna go in there and put on no Rudy Poo type of performance. She finna go in there and shine tomorrow. Damn it, y'all make me sick. I can't stand y'all. Oh, y'all make me sick. I can't. Boxer gyms, get out of here. I'm going to send you where Rolo and Rick are. You just stop. Damn it. Now, we over here trying to do right this evening and y'all showing all the way out. We moving on. I want to talk about Canelo. I want to talk about this Canelo. Get your ass back on here right now. I want to talk about Canelo and this blatant duckage and how he has basically decided screw all his hardcore fans and supporters and fight Edward Scissorhands Barbershop Bust Down Berlanga. I need you to explain to me because you at one point were Canelo's biggest fan. You didn't tolerate no Canelo slander over here. We slandering today, friend. What the hell? I need some splaining.
What can I say? I've never snatched my chain off somebody's neck so fucking quickly. When I tell you I revoked that bitch quickly, Lenga? Canelo. What on earth? The audacity, friend. And are we supposed to be happy about this, Canelo? Friend, I'm telling you, I've never snatched my shit back so quick. Like, I still, honestly, I really want to come in here and tell y'all Canelo don't owe y'all shit. Canelo is the only person to fight his rivals. Don't matter when he fought him, he fucking fought him. He fought him.
Who?
He fought him. He fought him. I don't have to go and list them to you. When Canelo was earlier in his career, he went up, he fought Bivol, he lost. But I'm just saying, I'm disappointed in this choice of opponent. And I kept seeing a lot of people say, well, David never went and invoked his mandatory. Like, Canelo's supposed to be that guy. David shouldn't have to do that. You should want to go and give your fans the fight that they want to see. They pay this money to come see you. This shit not cheap. Let's be fucking for real, Canelo. And now bite Lenga all on social media with the praying hands. Like, I want to call Caleb Plant on you. I want to call Caleb Plant and tell him, bring the diamond tester. Edward Berlanga is outside. Didn't Terrence Squad snatch their fucking chain off your neck? Why are you so grateful and prayerful? Like, I'm angry at this shit, friend. I ain't even gonna cap to you. I'm mad about it.
You should be.
David Benavidez was the only option. David Benavidez was the only option. And like, now David's gonna stay up there at 175. Like, it's a chance he finna fight Bivol. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I wanted him to fight Canelo and then go up there and fuck around up there. Like, I'm shocked, friend. I'm shocked.
The same way you can't make nobody love you, you cannot make nobody fight you. And David is doing what's best for David. He can't make Canelo fight him. He obviously does not want the smoke. He is blatantly moving all around David Benavidez. It's shameful. I'm shamed. And I ain't even no Canelo fan. I'm shamed for him. This is an awful ending to what would have been a really decent, nice career. Like, you can never say you're the best Mexican fighter. Never. You can't even put yourself in that discussion with this mess here. This is ridiculous. Edward Berlanga. And yes, we know his name is Edgar, but we call him Edward Scissorhands Bite Berlanga over here. Okay? Todd French says, LOL, I agree, Boxiana. He's fighting a real vampire. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. This is shameful. This is.
And then I keep seeing people saying that, like, this is going to be a better fight than what people think. I don't give a fuck what this is going to be. Honestly, I don't care what it's going to be. This is some bullshit. And like, I know we as boxing fans, we gonna watch it, all that shit. Like, Rashid, that's the question that I had, because all people always asking, like, they ask about what did Frank do to get a fight with Tank? What did Berlanga do to get a fight with Canelo? Like, to even be in the consideration.
Where is he even ranked? Is he ranked anywhere? Is he ranked near the top anywhere? Anywhere? This is really, really sick and sad. And yes, Bella, the WBC should be completely just blown to smithereens at this point. Shout out to the IBF for saying, you know what, this is enough. Because this fight will not be an undisputed fight. They have stripped him of their belt. Finally, somebody had the gall to snatch one of them daggone belts that he been holding hostage all this time, fighting folks that he won't fight. So shout out to them for that. But this is just absolutely ridiculous. And again, Shout out to David Benavidez for going on with his career and not chasing Canelo and making a mockery of his own career by doing so. He saw the writing on the wall. He saw what happened with Andrade, I'm sorry, with Demetrius Andrade. He saw what happened with Mal Charlo trying to chase him. So shout out to him for doing his own thing, making his own path. Hopefully he'll get the winner of Bivol and Better BF and start his reign at 175 pounds. And he and David Morrell can build their fight up there. Hopefully they can do that. That's what I'm pushing for at this point. Tevin Smith, thank you so much. He says Canelo told David if he fought the other guys, then he'll fight him. David did that, and so Canelo should have stuck to his word. David shouldn't have to enforce a mandatory. Absolutely. Absolutely. Blue Arc says Berlanga is number 1 in the WBA. How did he jump and get that? Shawasa says he's first in the WBA, 4th in the WBO, IBF 9th in the WBC. Wow.
Sleazy, I said that. I know I'm Canelo he didn't spoil us. He gave us the shit that we wanted to see. Okay.
Bullshit on that. I call bullshit on that, Sleazy. Let's not act like Canelo still don't got the best resume in boxing. Y'all tripping. He already earned the right to fight who he wants. Unified, multiple divisions, and undisputed a division. Okay, Sleazy T, riddle me this. When do you earn the right to fight who you want? When do you do that? How does that work?
After you done made these motherfuckers so much money, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
I don't understand how that works. How do you earn the right to fight who you want? What fight did he have that made that possible? He earned.
And you know what? While we're talking about it, let me go look because I want to see. You know, everybody hate box rigs, but I'm gonna go look and see because I want to see for myself.
Who did he earn? I just really need to know who did he earn the right to fight? How does that work? Because that has gone all over my head. I don't know how that works. How does that work? What fight decided that, yep, that's enough. He's done enough. He's done enough for me. He's earned the right to pick and choose, cherry pick, whatever. He can just do what he wants. Ask for the biggest payday ever. Fans hate the fights that he's choosing, but nope, he earned it. Go ahead, show.
I don't know, man.
Tell me.
This pretty good. Okay, so he fought Shane Mosley. He fought Josecito Lopez.
Hold on. You gotta put context on this. When did he fight Shane Mosley? How old was Shane Mosley?
But this is what we're saying though. Okay, so
if that's the case, retire. If you ain't got nothing else to give, you've earned. Go ahead and sit on down.
Man, say Austin Trout, Floyd.
He lost to Floyd.
He lost to Floyd. He fought Laura. He fought James Kirkland.
Laura, but whatever. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know. This got to win, Nick.
He lost to Laura, but go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Okay. He fought Cotto. He fought Amir Khan. He fought Chavez Jr. He fought Triple G twice.
He lost that first fight to Triple G, in my opinion, but go ahead.
He fought Danny Jacobs.
That was a good
fight. He fought Kovalev.
And the context to Kovalev, there's context to that, but go ahead.
Do we count Billy Joe? Yeah,
you could count Saunders. He had a belt, didn't
he? Yeah. And he fought Caleb Plant. He fought Bivol.
And lost.
He fought Jermell Charlo. Like, he got a pretty solid right. This is solid, you guys.
154-pound Jermell Charlo at 168 pounds.
But this is what I'm saying. If we are going by the names on the resume, he got some pretty fucking solid names on his resume, you guys.
He does.
We have to take this.
Supreme cherry picking. Supreme.
All I'm saying is this: when people bring up the argument of how he earned the right to do what he did, the names on this list earned him that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm with Kenton Davis. Thank you, Kenton. Kenton DJ K-Tel. He says Canelo gets the middle finger. Hey, Queens. Hey. I'm with him. Yeah, he get the middle finger. It's a nice resume. I'm not saying that it's not. It's a nice resume. It is. It's a good resume.
But and I agree with you, Q. The resume is straight, but he is still not allowed to duck anybody. Like he has to put David on his resume. It is a fucking must, especially after this Edward Berlanga shit.
Shameful. And it would be, you know what? I don't think people would have much to say if he wasn't flaunting that he's the face of boxing, if he wasn't trying to put himself in the same discussion.
I mean, he be selling the motherfuckers out. Friend, how many people that you know can fill up a goddamn a whole stadium?
They love him. I'm not saying he don't have fans. What I'm saying is you're not the best Mexican fighter ever. You're not that.
Well, if he don't get his shit come together fast, he has some solid competition in Bam. Literally, they love them some Bam, and they love them some Pitbull fucking Cruz. Okay, if you don't get your shit together, you got two prime fucking people that they are willing to spend their fucking money on. He has to fight David Benavidez, friend. He has to, but he the money.
He not gonna do it. And if he don't do it, y'all just better miss me with Canelo, greatest Mexican ever, anything. And he's on the decline as the face of boxing. I'ma just tell you that right now, because I want to know who finna pay for this shit. Who finna pay for this? I'm not. Tell you right now, I'm not. I am not. I'm not paying for it. I shall not. I shan't. Now, Canelo ought to be shaming himself. And you know what? I want David to come back, and I want David to fight on that weekend. Or I want Bam to come back, and I want Bam to fight on that weekend. Because he doesn't deserve to fight on their Independence weekend against no god doggone Edward Scissorhands Barbershop Berlanga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just, I even take Jaime Munguia over him right now. Because this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And I ain't hating on Canelo, but no, this ain't it. No.
I'm just saying, if we have to be on, because you know they love to say, and y'all know Canelo my guy, so I'm gonna go hard for my guy. Do I like this shit? Absolutely not. But we cannot hate on Canelo's resume. Like Canelo's resume got him in a position to do what he want to do. We can say whatever we want to say. We can say whatever we want to say. At the end of the day, Canelo's resume is the reason why he where he is. Like everybody want to fight Tank because Tank gonna be their biggest payday. Everybody want to fight Canelo because he is him. You ain't gonna make no more money than you gonna make fighting Canelo, fighting Tank, fighting Anaway. You ain't gonna make no more money than fighting those guys. If we have fighting Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Like this, they are the money. And
I have my nose turned up. I have my nose turned completely up at him right now. I'm so disgusted. I really am, because I felt like you wouldn't have been able to tell me 5 years ago that he would have blatantly ducked like this. And I do not use that term a lot. Like I'm very selective with the term duck. I don't like to put that on people. But I didn't think he would. I didn't think he was gonna be a yellow belly like this. He is a yellow belly. That hair is not red. It is blonde. It is yellow, honey. I can't believe him. I thought he would just be a warrior like he has always said he was. I didn't question that. I didn't even question it real tough when he was, maneuvering around Andre and Charlo. But this here, You went and settled at 168. And here comes this young gun who's also Mexican American. You guys could make y'all could make crazy money together. Crazy money. And you don't want to risk losing to him. For what reason? I want to know what it feels personal because he said he wouldn't fight a Mexican and then he fought Jaime Munguia. So what? Why you ain't fighting David Benavidez? Because you that guy. You can win. You can beat him. Why? Why are you not? Why are you not? What did Stormy say? Read my comments, please. Hold on. Let me see what you say, Stormy. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Here we go. Stormy says, it's not simply about names on the resume, but timelines of who exactly, of who, when, and under which circumstances. Too many angled advantages to go with the success he's enjoyed. Purists understand this. Absolutely, Stormy B. Man. That is exactly my point. It's context in that resume that has to be discussed. It was a very strategic match making resume. Very. Okay. Carlos says, does Bud have to fight Boots? I want to see it. If he's going to stay at 147, he absolutely should. If he's going to go back down or if he's going to keep some belts at 147, he absolutely should, Carlos. What's your thought on that, friend?
I don't know, but Bud is doing a media run of a fucking lifetime. Do you know he was back on WWE?
I saw him get that man that one boom real quick. Yeah.
And he real quick. Did you see how fast that boom? Friend, I'm sorry. What was the question, friend? Because
no, we could go right on to Budrick. We can go right on to Budrick because he's coming up. The man asked, does Bud have to fight Boots? Since we're talking about Canelo fighting.
Absolutely. It must be a bust a must. You must. Must a must.
I feel like that too. I've never been in the group of people that said Boots wasn't ready, Boots was too young. I never subscribed to that. If you work your way up to the position in the rankings and you're up next, you're up next. Either you can beat him or you can't. But you're up next. And if you want the shot, go get the shot. Okay? That's how I feel about it. But I do feel like you should go in consecutive order. And the person who's been waiting on their shot the longest should be able to get their shot, i.e. David Benavidez. WBC gets on my nerves. They do one thing right, and then they do one thing and take 5 steps back. Then they do one thing right, then they do something else silly, and they take 5 more steps backwards. They just can't get right. WBC Eagles just can't get right. Who y'all got over there in y'all front office? This is ridiculous. Ugh. Anyway, so other thing I wanted to talk about was there was this big hoopla all over social media, boxing social media, about Errol Spence Jr. and folks jumping to the conclusion that, him and Sebastian Fundora, their fight is off. They not fighting. We don't know what it is. Errol must be hurt again. Some, blah, 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 blue, blue, blue. Y'all just be saying stuff without, again, with no context. Y'all just be saying stuff. And one thing I have learned is when Samson talk, you have to really take it with a grain of salt. Samson is the manager for several fighters over at the PBC, Sebastian Fundora being one. He's also the manager for David Morrell. And I want to say he's the manager for, is he also David Benavidez's manager? Yeah. So sometimes he be saying stuff that's out of pocket and his boxers have to come back out and correct what he misspoke about. And this is one of those things. Sebastian Fundora had to come back out. No, the fight is not off. The date has changed. We don't know the new date yet. So can y'all please halt with the jargon? Okay, please halt. with the jargon. They done already put Bud in the fight, child. And he ain't even fought his fight on August 3rd. Can y'all just stop? Good grief. Can you stop? Everybody want this man to be gone so bad. He ain't ready to go yet, y'all. When he ready, he gonna let us know. Okay? Until then, just halt. Please and thank you. Okay, we're not gonna spend a lot of time.
While we talking about Earl, before we skip past him, I need to say something because we don't put enough respect on a lot of these guys' names because we're ungrateful as boxing fans. I need to say something. When you're defining people's career, you don't have to mention the car accident. The car accident wasn't the definition of Errol Spence's career. When you talk about him going to the UK and beating the shit out of Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about him beating the shit out of Ugas and Danny Garcia. Like, talk about the people that he went in there and put the beats on. I know we gotta mention Bud. The Bud conversation is inevitable. But when you're defining somebody's career, especially his, that car accident does not have to be the definition. Like, there's so many other things that you can take from his aspect of his career, and you don't have to take the negative shit to say, well, this guy is diminished. He's a diminished fighter because of the car accident. Like, that shit weird, guys. Like, I get it. Y'all want to make that a topic of discussion, but like we know he was in the car accident. What do we do from there?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That,
like,
not even just that. We know he was in the car accident, but the man had 2 successful fights after the car accident.
And when we talk about his loss, we have to consider he lost to the best in the division. Are we mad about that? This is they say the same shit about Frank. Like, should we be sad that he lost to the best in the division? He didn't go lose to no bullshit. Nobody, no bullshit whooped his ass. He lost to the best. Is there a reason to be sad about that?
Right. Why are we acting like that's some shameful shit? Like, he lost. Y'all do know everybody in this boxing game is not gonna go undefeated. That's just not how this works. So, yeah. And I still maintain, and I will until somebody proves me wrong, until somebody says something different. And from everything that I have gotten from him, he hasn't spoken exclusively on it, but he said enough to let me know that he was not his full 100% self in that fight. So Bud beat that ass. He beat that ass. I ain't taking not a thing away from him. The whole fight build up, the fisherman's costume, the Eminem bringing him out, the coin toss going his way. He beat that ass. He beat it. He did. He beat that ass. But you can't tell me after all of this time, we are almost a year removed from the fight. If you really watch boxing and you've watched Errol Spence before, that you left that fight thinking that was the regular, normal Errol Spence that fought Ugas and Errol Spence that fought Danny Garcia. You just can't tell me that with a straight face. So I still am holding out hope that they potentially meet up at 154. That's just me, though. That's the fandom in me. Just saying. But yeah, y'all quit that. Him and Fundora are still on. And that is a serious, serious comeback fight for him. We might not see the Bud fight, depending on what happens in that fight with him and Fundora. Because I believe Fundora gained a shit ton of confidence after beating Tim Tszyu. He's already a very awkward fighter to fight, at that weight division. So it's not going to be an easy task. So we will see if this is the end for Errol Spence Jr. We'll see it. But I'm just not ready to put that on him yet. Sorry. Anyway, Karma, don't you get sent? Don't you get sent?
Nah, that's what she mocking them. That's what they would be telling you.
Okay. I'm just saying, don't nah. Anyway, so yeah, don't make me get there. What the fuck media don't come? Yeah, okay. Let me not read the comments. Okay, so last thing I did want to discuss. Not even the last thing. Shout out to Tank. Did you see him in Paris? He made it over there, y'all. He's with the boxing
I saw
team
him.
USA with his family and friends. Shout out to Tank Davis living his best life in Paris. Um Also, why is Manny Pacquiao in Japan trying to get ready for a fight with Mario Barrios? Come back. Come back. Come hither.
I
Y'all.
have not a motherfucking word to say. Manny Pacquiao gonna be eating off that goddamn spoon again. Karma posted that shit not too long ago. A picture of him getting fed. He's going on a oatmeal eating excursion, friend. They might have to come call the coroner. Stop playing, Manny. Come on, come
No,
on.
Blue Art, he's trying to get a fight and trying to have the nerve to try to put a deadline on. He's trying to get a fight with Mario Barrios for his WBC championship belt. And he has to get it done, finalized for a December fight. And guess why, y'all? Because he want to be back in the Philippines so he can run for office again. Sir, you got too much on your plate. You're going to have to pick one or the other, okay? You can't be trying to get ready to fight some young whippersnapper. You 45 years old. You gonna get in there with Mario Barrios, and you ain't gonna be able to get on the campaign trail.
And Mario Barrios got a baby on the way. He got a mouth to feed. He finna go in there and knock Manny Pacquiao. He gonna turn him every way but loose.
Manny,
Every
Manny. I see 338 people in here. Can y'all get us to 200 likes before we get out of here, please? And thank you. If you are in here enjoying the content, can you please do us a favor and hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here? We do this every Friday and every Sunday, okay? ATL Unanimous Boxing Sports says, salute, beautiful queens. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. A hard head and calves make a soft ass. What are you doing? What? Manny, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that. Friend, did you see your best twins from Houston? Did you see that Mel Charlo has definitively thrown himself back in the 154-pound?
Oh, I'm watching him and Lubin. That's why I keep looking down at my phone because I'm watching him and Lubin argue on Twitter actively.
Oh, that's what's going on? I saw Lubin was
That's
asking
what's
for
going
that smoke
on.
again.
Lubin, you thought you looked like the Elephant Man the last time. You thought we all saw you, Lubin. We all saw you, Lubin. I don't want to see you look like that no more. And we are talking about Jamel Charlo that went up to fight Canelo that's coming back down to get on your ass. You might make it out the first round, maybe. Maybe. Nothing's changed. That same Jamel Charlo is the same Jamel Charlo. I don't want to see you looking like the Martin meme, okay? You gonna get your muffle cap pushed back, Blue.
Boxing and Barbecue pushed all the way back. I haven't watched it yet, so I want to watch it before I talk about it. Hopefully, I'll get to see it between now and Sunday. Friend, did you get a chance to see the interview?
Baby.
Go ahead, talk about it. Go ahead. What
No,
you
no,
get
no,
from
no,
it?
no, 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 no. I'm gonna let you watch it, and we will discuss it. One thing that I like about Andre Ward, he good at what he do. He
Glad he
good
left
at what he
ESPN.
do.
You glad he left ESPN?
Because you know what, and like people watch this show and they say we got a habit of just saying whatever we want to say. That's why they fuck with us. They be sucking dick. I don't like to see Timothy Bradley's ass. No, don't leave, friend. Stay here. Stay here. We're on the come back, friend. Timothy Bradley be sucking dick, fam. I hate him. I don't like Mark Kriegel. Mark Kriegel love a good death story. He like a good jail story. I get tired of that shit. Like Andre wasn't never on that shit. He wasn't asking those type of fucking questions. I like to see him on his own. It's a straight Uncle Shay Shay.
See what? I wasn't ready, and you knew I wasn't ready. You knew I wasn't ready, and I'm just not gonna stand for no Shannon Sharp slander over here.
I
Leave him
said
alone.
it is a straight Uncle
He
Shay Shay.
he is straight. Stop
Yeah,
doing that.
straighter than my hair.
Leave Shannon alone.
And it got a little curl to it.
Will you stop? Leave
He
Shannon alone.
he got a little curl to him too.
He doesn't. I will not stand for the Shannon Sharp slander. Not on my watch. I shall not. I shan't.
Him and that boy's daddy would be great friends. Friend, hey, before we get out of here, let me tell you something. Listen, I never, ever question anybody's home. Okay, I
Phenomenal
never.
Mexican, she is. She is, cause she do. She just, Lord Jesus.
Y'all gonna kick me off my own platform? Absolutely not. Let me tell you something. That boy's daddy, friend, I thought blocking them would keep them off my timeline, okay? I block them on Twitter and get on Instagram. And why I get on Instagram and the first thing I see is the mama daddy.
I hate y'all. I can't stand.
Auntie bruh. I love Auntie bruh. Mom dad. Friend.
We ain't
Friend.
never gonna get him on the show. We ain't never gonna get that young man.
You know,
You're
I
not gonna
don't.
get that young man on the show.
The,
He trying to.
eventually, he's tired of his daddy, friend. He's tired of his daddy. He's just as tired of his daddy as we are. Every time I see Kid Austin and he got to do something with his daddy, I promise you, he's throwing his fucking hands down first, friend. Where's the mama? I want her to pop out soon, or I'm gonna start assuming you got two dads. No, leave! No, friend, friend. I got questions that need answers, friend, because I saw a photo of him sitting in a chair with a book. And he had woofed his hair over his shoulder. And he had this look on his face. It very Tyler Perry-ish. And there were plants. I know I love my plants. He had plants in the background that were very well taken care of, like my own friends. So I know how much work and
He could be
time.
into horticulture.
I all I know is I'm not gonna say it, but I I need to know, and I want to know why Kid won't take his fucking phone back. I don't know if he has logged into like what's going on over there. Like he posts more content of himself than he does of his son. I don't want to see Madam. I don't want to see Madam at all, ma'am, sir. I don't want. I don't know. Friend, I'm confused. I am confused. Okay, this is the first time in forever that I had to be looking at somebody and be confused like this, friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to stop, but maybe this message will reach them. Give that boy, give that boy his
He's
back.
a young man. Young man.
Nah, no, because he treats him like a 12-year-old. Give that boy back his damn account. He's in his 20s now. He can type and talk for himself. Line his interviews up for him. But we don't want to see, ma'am, sir, all every day. He got a post of himself. He might as well start like reading the Bible on like having Bible study on Kid Austin's page and shit. Cause all he seemed to talk about is Tank. Who Kid Austin fighting?
He got a fight coming up, don't he?
Who? Will who? Oh. Okay.
Phenomenal Mexican says, Boxiana, you can go ahead on and clock out for us, please. Thank you. Oh, Lord.
But if I leave, still got to come back to work. All I'm saying is give that boy back his accounts.
We do want to hear from you, Kid Austin. We do want to hear from you, Junior. We want to hear from you. Okay. We do. We want to hear from you.
Because if I got to look at your goddamn daddy with them dreads thrown over his shoulder one more time, listen, I've already blocked you because of your daddy. I don't want to like not look for you and watch you because of your daddy.
Because I like him. I like Kid Austin Jr. I wanted him on the show. I really.
But I should have known. When he licked that blood off his face, I should have known the whole fucking squad was creepy. I should have known. He licked it actively, off his face. His own shit, friend. I should have known then there was an issue. I just, my brain wasn't clicking in. I was just like, he a freaky ass nigga. Like, that's the only thing that I could think of at that time. No. The whole campus. There's two dads over there, friend. There's two dads. I need the mama. I need the mama to come holler at me because I need to help them. And if the daddy show up for the mama, my question has been.
All right, y'all. We out of here because friend gonna get us. She gonna get us. She Lord have mercy.
Friend. If I can't come in the house and those dreads are on one side of his shoulder and he's trying to have a conversation with me and
Boxing barbecue.
He said what?
He over here being messy.
Sleazy. Oh, okay. Say less. Let me go ahead and get to Twitter and keep up a little shit. Because I know damn well because guess what? My fighter is looking for a fucking fight. Sass Daddy, come holler at a player.
Why would you come on here and say that to her? Sleazy?
Come holler at a player. But see, it's too late now because now I'm gonna get on Twitter and we gonna have a little discussion on Twitter. And it's kind of late. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I might have a response to that shit tomorrow. Because I build villains. I dare not. The Sass Daddy. How dare you talk about what your son can do? Get that motherfucker a fight with that fucked up ass hairline that you keep creating on him.
Stop it!
Absolutely not.
Friend, I saw he did go get a professional lineup. They were able to carve out an actual hairline. Now, I don't know if he kept it up, but he was, they itched it out.
Well, then let me get to the edgeless ass daddy then. Since you went and got your edges fixed, I'll get on your daddy because she ain't got none. Sir,
Bye,
be
y'all. Get
careful
him
what you ask for,
last
ma'am.
remarks.
Be careful what you ask for, ma'am.
Last remarks,
Be
please.
careful.
We got the
Be
last.
careful. Okay, I gotta give my last remarks. She gave me 5 minutes to close this shit up. I tell you what. I tell you what.
Y'all, we ain't. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
God, you know why they fuck with us?
Shit.
Y'all know why people come over here and they like this shit? Because we say whatever the fuck we want to say. You know why? Because can't nobody tell us what the fuck to say over here. You want to fight? I got to fight for you. And I got somebody to whoop the one with the dreads too. We don't mind. However, because the daddy come with a daddy. My fighter got a daddy too.
Friend.
Be careful what you ask for when you start talking shit to people. Cause the villain in me is finna go set. When I tell you the villain in me, y'all don't want to. Y'all don't want to have the big Frank to answer. Y'all got the right motherfucking one. Thank you, Sleazy. Cause I needed some shit to go and start. And with that being said, Auntie Bruh, come holler at a player. I gotta fight for you at 135 pounds if you want to put your son out there. Come see me. Come talk to me. And I promise you, I'll get you to the place that you need to go. I promise you that. It'll be a windmilling event, not on your behalf. And with that being said, we'll see y'all on Sunday. We'll see y'all on Sunday. I hope y'all enjoyed this shit. We finally got our streams and stuff hooked up. The people from Twitter, shout out to y'all. I see y'all in the Twitter space. I'm just saying, we got to fight for you, Auntie Bruh. Holler at me. I promise you, we can line that up for you.
Oh, Canelo dug me. Thank you so much. He says, I love chocolate, but blondes have more fun. Turn up, BOXIANA. Turn up. Man,
Don't speak too loud. Don't speak too loud because we might see Auntie Man with some blonde dreads next week. Don't push him.
Bye, y'all.
How dare you say what your son can whoop Frank? Stand on business. Stand, holler at a player, Sass Master. Holler at a player.
Y'all, it's been real. It's been realer than real. I don't.
I want to see what you really got to say at 135 pounds. I know you like friend that I'm stunned at the fact that he would put Frank's name in his mouth. You don't want them kind of problems. My friend trying to leave. Why would you say
I
that?
blame you. I blame Sleazy. Sleazy the one came in here with that information and you saw it and yeah, we man. Okay.
It's the fact that they let these fucking daddy get on the road like this. You are not Bill Haney. You're the sassier version of Bill Haney.
Bye, y'all. We gone. Yeah, Sleazy coming in here laughing. Goodbye. Good. Thank y'all, though. We appreciate y'all coming.
Stand on business. Stand on. We're leaving, friend. No, ain't no calm me down. Because I'm telling you, when I get off here, I'm wide fuck awake down. I normally be sleepy this time of night. Guess what? I'm finna go to Twitter and act like people I don't like. I'm gonna tweet all night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna hop in spaces. Y'all find the Sass Master. Find him. I will talk about him. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna act like everybody else, friend. Yeah, you got it.
We'll be back on Sunday, y'all. I promise.
She might be back. Shady Baby might be in jail somewhere. They might keep me out of all spaces.
Y'all pray for my friend because I want her to get some rest tonight. But something in me is telling me she's not going to. Sleazy,
no, I'm not.
You. It's your fault, Sleazy. You did this. We were about to close our show. We'll see y'all on Sunday. Make sure y'all watch boxing tomorrow. It'll be on all day, and there will be USA Olympic boxing taking place tomorrow as well. So get affiliated with the young guns that are going to be turning professional soon after. We'll be watching Chisora versus Joe Joyce, and we'll definitely be tuned in to Claressa versus Vanessa, and be mindful that they have a decent undercard on that card as well. So y'all come back and see us on Sunday, 7:30 Central Standard Time. We'll be back with more shenanigans as only we can bring them. Okay? We love y'all. Peace.